Yeah, I'm Dr. Ronel Roberts. I'm a senior researcher at the Agricultural Research Council's Tropical and Subtropical campus. And we are based in Nelspruit in Mpumalanga. But we also do have a number of research farms across the country, with farms in the Western Cape as well as the Eastern Cape. And then around Nelspruit we also have a few research farms, namely Friedenheim and Burgershalls are some of the ones to note. So our mandate is to improve crops, tropical and subtropical crops, and ensure the continuation of these industries. And we do this with a team of horticulturalists, pathologists. We also have breeders on board and biotechnologists as well, and nematologists and entomologists. And this is just a great group of people working together to improve tropical and subtropical crops. So within our unit, within our group, we actually have a division for crop protection. We also have soil sciences, horticulture, agro-processing units as well. And then we also have a plant improvement unit. So all of these work together on the tropical and subtropical crops. For disease management or crop protection, we have two legs, the disease management section as well as the pest management section. In disease management, we look at the fungal diseases of tropical and subtropical crops as well as viruses and viroids. We're also the lab mandated to look at all of, by the Citrus Improvement Scheme, to ensure that these are pathogen-free before they are released to the Citrus Foundation block down in the Eastern Cape. For pest management, the group of people also look after all of the insect pests of tropical and subtropical crops, as well as the nematode pests of these. And some of the interesting research that they are conducting is looking at certain amendments to soil to decrease populations of root-knotting nematodes. Then in the horticulture division, we have researchers who are looking at ways to improve the flowering of lychees, as well as improve the coloring of lychees whilst they're on the tree. We also have researchers looking after the macadamia industry to ensure that there is better graft compatibility between macadamias, as also looking at improving or developing new cultivars of macadamia. We also have a scientist looking at the de-husking of macadamia so that there's lesser skin adherence when the macadamias are taken out of their shells. Then in agro-processing and post-harvest, we have people that are looking at ways to extend the shelf life of lychees to prevent the early browning of the lychee fruit whilst they're in the packaging. They are also doing some exciting work on some of our indigenous crops, and some of the things that I can highlight here is that they are looking at other ways that we can actually utilize marula fruits. One of the ways that they want to utilize the marula fruit is actually to make essential oils, which is rather sought after, as well as processing the nuts of the marula fruit to produce flour. Then in our plant improvement section, we have biotechnologists who does an array of different services where they can actually determine the ploidy of plants as well as look at the chromosome numbers. Within this unit, they are also doing in vitro studies for the utilization of nitrogen for sustainable agriculture, as well as looking at ways in which to fast track in vitro propagation of citrus.